Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're here today with another first look at another upcoming new release. We played this one when it was a demo, and it's back again. This is Food Park Manager from Drix Dev Studios, and I wanted to thank Justin, the developer of this game, Justin Villegas, for sending me an advance copy of it to show off to all of our wonderful people here. It was very, very nice of him to consider me for it, and I do appreciate it. The description of this game on Steam says build and manage your own food park. Customize food stalls, hire staff, and cater to hungry customers as you find the perfect recipes. Decorate your park to attract and satisfy more customers. Now, again, this is the release version, so this is not the demo anymore. This is the actual release. And there was a screen before this that said that if you had the demo save, they recommend that you start over new. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So we're going to hop right in, get a new game started here in the wonderful world of Food Park Manager. Here's Ann. How you doing, Ann? Hi there. Welcome to Food Park Manager. I'm Ann, your assistant. You can actually run the place, and I'll be your assistant. How does that sound? I'm good with that. The mayor has tasked us to develop this area into a food park. First, let's go over the basic camera controls. Okay, so up there, we're going to WASD to move the camera all around, Q and E to rotate it, or we can drag the middle mouse wheel. And then there was one other option that I cleared completely by mistake. All right. The park is still littered with trash. We should clean up before you start building. Okay, so we're going to just click on these. So just boom, boom, just like that. And then this is the area where you can build your food park. Okay, good to know. We'll need food stalls to attract and feed customers. Okay, try placing a hot dog stall and a picnic table. I can do that. I want to get rid of this extra garbage too while I'm at it, so let's do that. So the first thing we can get is going to be a hot dog stall. We're going to set that up, and I'm going to rotate this because we want it facing the road. So we're going to turn that, and then we're going to go Z to rotate that like that. And it does snap. So there is all grid snapping here, all hail grid snap. And it does rotate on angles, which is even nicer. It's beautiful. I am going to set this away from the road just because the last time I played this, it was good to have things not necessarily on the road. You can disable the snap if you want. So actually, you got to hold it down to disable it. So if you're for some reason not a fan of snapping, you can always disable the snap if you so choose. But I'm going to keep it on. We're going to then build a picnic table. So that is going to be probably here. Okay, so a picnic table. Go ahead and set one of those up. We're going to set these up kind of in the middle. So we have all the food stalls kind of on the outside, and then we'll put the picnic tables kind of in the center as a nice little eatery. There we go. Excellent. Now we just need to hire someone to work on the stall. We shall do that. So we're going to go right down here. We're going to find a cook, so let's do that. Or no, hire staff. Let's go there. So these are our cooks. We've got Lola, who is a fast learner, which gives us 20% more experience. Edgar, who has cheaper salary. Or we have George, who attracts 3 more customers per day and has a cheaper salary. It feels like having 2 things is better than having 1 thing. So I'm going to go with the one that's got 2 things. And we're going to do that. Now we need to buy some ingredients for our hot dog stall. Okay, placing a food stall comes with a few ingredients, but it never hurts to buy more. I can agree with that, especially since we can only order at 8 a.m. and 3 p.m., so make sure to plan ahead so you don't have free reign to buy everything that you want anytime you want. You really do have to plan it out a bit. So let's go here. They want us to buy 10 meat, 10 bread, 10 condiments. So let's go ahead and do that. And we can type it in, 10. Nope, that didn't work. I hit tab. That did not work. You do not want to hit tab because that takes you out of there. Oh, and you can do shift left click to increase the quantity by 10. Nice. I just now saw that in the upper left because once again, I read my screen. It's scary. I know. It's very scary. Okay, let's go ahead and order that. Cool. We are now ready to start the day. Let's get some customers and see what they think of our food. All right, you can see how many customers expected to visit your park here. So up there, I think that means that we're expected to have 12. Yep, right there. And it should be 4 from stall recipes, 4 from stall prices, 1 from the park's luxury, and 3 from the staff's traits. So that's what we were expecting. All right, good to know. Now, I think there's a way that we can change the name of it. We are going to do that here. So let's go ahead. We're going to call this the Rusty Chicago Dog. I think that's what we called it in our other game. And the price, we're going to leave it at the 10 for now. We'll see what people think. Actually, I think you can go in there and you can kind of set it. So price fair. And if I go to that, what do they think there? Is it still fair? Okay. Is it still fair? Oh, no, that's too much. So I think that was too much. Let's go back down. I think that person got mad because I changed the price and they were not fond of it. So we're gonna just knock it right back down. Leave it where it is until people say that we are good or bad or otherwise. Now you can zoom all the way in, get really, really close, and just kind of be like that. So see what all is going on right up here at the front, just like that. Everyone seems like they're kind of happy, maybe. And then we can zoom in. We can zoom in on this guy here. He's not eating with his neck, so that's a start. We're good with that. And they seem to be enjoying their hot dogs. They seem to like it. Right there in the face of the police station. Just like that. Okay, cool. Now, we're going to not zoom in quite so much on them. We are going to go here, clean up the trash, because we do need to do that. We'll eventually need to buy a garbage can, but I don't think we can do that right away if I remember from the demo. They kind of force you to wait on that a bit. I'm pretty sure. So we just need one more customer at our food stall. The ingredients market is open, so we could, if we wanted to, go and buy more ingredients. But I think we're okay for now. So we're not going to worry about that at this point. Go ahead, clean up our trash right there on the table. Again, by the way, you can pause or fast forward by clicking these buttons right up there. So if you want to make time go faster, you can just click that and you'll go double time. Or if you need to freeze frame, then you can click that and it'll stop. Just like that. Okay, there's not much else going on, so we're going to go ahead fast forward. The sun is on its way down. We'll eventually, I think, have to get some lights to put around this place just to give it a little bit more ambiance, because it's important to have that. And right now we don't have any. Everyone's just sitting here in a dark park in the middle of town. That's not necessarily great, but it's okay. I mean, it's our first day in business. We'll get it all sorted out. We'll get it sorted in just a bit. So 7 p.m., I forget what day the park closes. It might be 9. I'm thinking it's 9. Might be 10, but I think it's 9. I'm going to say it's 9. We'll see if I'm right. Let's find out. So if we fast forward, is it 9? No, it must be, maybe it's 10. I thought it was 9. All right, there we go. Day is over. We had $110 in food sales, $358 in bonuses, paid $50 for ingredients, $20 in salaries, $480 in buildings, which means, as always, on our first day, we lost money, because that's what we do. 11 happy customers, no angry customers. That's all I can ask for on day one. That's about it. And you can see how you do at each of your shops. So the recipe is pretty good. The price is fair. That's good. We do have to do one thing to tweak the recipe, apparently. At the end of each day, each stall will receive feedback from the customers. Use this feedback to perfect your recipes and increase customer satisfaction. There's a giant thumbs down there, so I don't know what that's all about. I think their hot dog sandwich needs a little more meat, so we got to put a little more meat in there. And I'm going to go again with double cost. I'm going to always leave it at double cost there. Now, you can also upgrade the place, and if you upgrade the place, that's going to give you more ingredient capacity. It's going to give you more luxury, and you can spend those luxury points on other things to increase your park. And then you can also increase your work efficiency. That's going to cost $250. I'm not going to spend that just yet. We're going to hold off a little bit and just keep on going through the tutorial before I start doing anything crazy with my cash. So let's do that. So the first thing we need to do, we need to get a perfect food recipe rating. Let's take a look at our ingredients, see how we're doing here. If we take a look, there was a way to see that. It's on one of our screens here. Let's take a look. Oh, so we got 72 things in inventory. I'm trying to remember exactly how we look it up to see exactly what we've got. And where. I'll take a look and see if I can find that here. Oh, I just now noticed on the screen it shows us here. So we got 24, 24, and 24. That's what it is. Now they're expecting us to have 15 customers, and now given the fact that we have double meat in our hot dogs, I'm thinking that we're going to want to get more meat in here. Plus, we're going to need more meat because we've got 2 meat for every bread and every condiment. So we do need to order 24 more meat. So let's go back to it was here, and let's buy 24 more meat so we can do shift, and then 4 clicks. That'll give us all the meat we need. And now we're just going to move forward and see if we can get ourselves a perfect rating on our hot dogs. So let's get in. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward because I don't think anything else is going to happen today other than that. So we're just going to let time go in ludicrous speed. Zoom out just a little bit. Move the camera that way just a little bit. And wait and see what people think of our hot dogs here on day 2 of our business. So right now we got a couple people here. I don't know if we'll find out about that until the end of the day, but we got plenty of people that are smiling. And we do love when people smile. It is always a good thing. It's better than when they frown, and it's better than when they get mad and shake their fist in the air, because you never want that. All right, so we're just going to keep on going here, clicking on all of the trash when we have the opportunity to do so, and keep that all going pretty well. It is now, let's see, 6 p.m., getting closer to the end of the day. Lots of people liking the hot dogs. I think we might have it. We're getting low on ingredients. There's not much we're going to be able to do about that. We were expecting 15 people, so I think we'll be okay, and I think we'll get through without any trouble. So $240 in sales, $72 in ingredients, $20 in salaries. We actually made money on day 2. How about that? Nice. 15 hot dogs sold. And the recipe is a 10 out of 10. Price is fair. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Great. Our hot dog recipe is perfect. It's not anything I did, I'm sure. All right. Well, at least for now. Customers' taste can change in the future after all. Anyway, you can unlock more buildings and objects by using park credits. I think that's what those orange coins were. So if we look up there, yeah, park credits. So those are used to unlock new furniture and buildings. And then this passively increases the number of daily customers and how much money they're willing to spend. So if we go back into here, these are things that we can buy now that we have some park credits. So if we wanted to, that's going to give us 5 luxury, and it's going to also give us, I believe, another 150 inventory space. So that's a coffee stall. That's an ice cream stall. These are not available until you get to level 5. I feel like I want, let's get some ice cream. If you're going to have a hot dog, you might as well have some ice cream with it. So let's do that. We're going to go here. Do you want to unlock the ice cream stall by spending 5 credits? After unlocking, it will cost $400 to place the object. I am good with that. So we're going to unlock that. Go ahead, drop that. Oh, I got to set that. So we're going to rotate that like that. Set it right there. Give us a little bit of space in between them. Just a little bit, so maybe we could set like a trash can or something in the middle there. And just leave that like that. Close that up. Gonna give this a name. We'll call this a rusty cone, just like that. Right now, we're just going to go with this as our basic recipe. We don't know too much about what anyone's going to want. It does come with 1 vanilla, and we need 2 ice, so we're going to have to get 25 more ice to go with the vanilla. Because right now we'd only be able to make 12.5 cones. We're going to leave the price at 8. Just have that as a start. Let's go into here. We're almost out of, we are out of, no, we're almost out of bread and condiments. So let's go, let's get 20, 20, 40, and then we need 25 ice to go with everything else we've got. It's going to cost me 185, which we have. It's going to take up 105 space, which we have. So we're in good shape there. All right. So we got ourselves an ice cream store. We got ourselves a hot dog stand. We're going to probably need to get another bench. So let's get another picnic table. Set that up right here as well. And we'll give them a little bit of space in between them. Just like that. Cool. So that way, as we have more people, I might actually set up a third one too. Let's go ahead and do that. Spend a little more money. Excellent. So now we got plenty of places for people to sit. We're going to get the day going. We're expecting 24 customers. And then the next thing we need to do is we need to upgrade a food stall. So actually, let's go ahead. Let's hit pause. Let's go in here. We're going to upgrade this food stall. So this is going to give us another 50 ingredient capacity. It's going to give us 6 more luxury. And it's going to give us 5% work efficiency boost. So let's go ahead, buy that for 250. And then our next one will give us another 50 ingredient capacity, another 7 luxury, and another 5 percentage point work efficiency. So that's pretty good. Now let's go ahead, press play, and let's see what people are going to do. Oh, shoot. I've got a problem here. I just realized we did not hire anyone to work at the ice cream shop. That's a small problem. Let's see if we can fix that up right now. So we've got Ian, who's going to give us 20% experience gain. Jacob, who is a efficient worker and a cheaper salary. Again, 2 things are better than 1. That's what I'm going with. So let's do that. He's hired. He is going to work at, so does it say where he works? He is going to work at Rusty Cone. Okay. And then, let's see. Oh, and you can name him. Okay, well, if you can name them, we got to totally do that. So let's go in here. So this is you're no longer George. You're now Fluffy. I mean, duh. So Fluffy. It's Fluffy's a guy in this case. So it's all right. It's okay. Can we change that? Oh no, we can't. So let's go back here. So Fluffy is at the Rusty Chicago Dog. And then we're going to go here, and this is going to be worship, for sure. Just like that, at Rusty Cone. And then Yoda will be next when we get our 3rd place. All right, good to go. Let's get into it. Make it happen. Yeah, that would have been hilarious that we have Rusty Cone there, and we have no one working at it. So there are our new employees. Got Fluffy right over there. We've got Worship right over there. That looks just like him. Or not. Okay, but we've got a good thing going here. All right, so let's see how we're going to do on our 3rd day of business. We have no more park credits at this point, so we can't spend anything else on park credits. But as we get further and further along, we'll get more credits and we can make the place look even better. So we're going to go ahead here, fast forward time. Just let everything kind of keep on rolling a bit. Now, like I said, this game is due to come out, or maybe I didn't say, this game is due to come out next week on April 15th, which I believe is Tuesday, also known as Tax Day here in the States. So, and I don't know what the price is going to be. I'm hoping it's not going to be too much. With it being a cozy type of game, I'm hoping the price on this will be somewhat affordable. I'm sure it will be. I would be surprised if it was otherwise. I've got an exclamation point here. Not sure what that means. Oh, maybe. Oh, we can promote them. Okay. You've been promoted. Cool. All right. So you're maybe, you're 4% faster. You're making a little bit more, but you're also level 2. So that's fine. All right. Now I know what that's about. But yeah, this game will be out on April 15th for those of you that are fans of these style of games. That's when you will be able to find it on Steam. Well, you can see it on Steam. You just won't be able to buy it till then. But you can certainly wishlist it. So there's always that. All right, here we go. We've leveled up. I know what you're thinking. You're probably tired of manually picking up trash by yourself. Well, yeah, a little bit. Don't worry. Once the park reaches level 3, we can start hiring cleaners. Oh, and did I mention you can also place garbage cans around the park too? Always nice to know. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to hire a cleaner. We got to get to level 3 before we can do that. And we can build a couple of garbage cans. But again, I don't know if we can use the garbage cans ourselves. I think we got to wait until we get to level 3 and have the cleaner. I remember that from the demo. I'm almost positive. So we're just going to hold off until we get to level 3 and get the cleaner. And then we'll put up the garbage cans. Meanwhile, can I put up some lights? Because that's always good. Do I have them available? Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Let's do that. Let's get some ambiance in this joint. So we're going to put one of these up. Or do I have to? Maybe I got to rotate this. So let's give this a little rotate like that. And then we're going to go here. Nope, that's the wrong place. I'm good at finding the wrong place. Let's go here. Lights. One of them. Oh, right about there. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. I don't know if it's in between them exactly, but it's close enough. And it looks great, if I say so myself. And I think it may just be me who's saying it, which is fine if it is. All right, food sales 376, bonus is 656. Lost money again because we put up the ice cream shop, but hey, 27 happy customers. That's worth something. 256 here. The recipe is almost right on this. Needs a little bit of tweaking, just a little bit. We'll find out what we got to do to it here. All right, big thumbs down because we don't have it perfect. Okay, nope, that's not what we want. So click on here. What do they want? A little more vanilla. Okay, done. Easy enough. So accept that. With that being the case, we now have to go in and we need to buy more vanilla. So let's do that. So let's go here. Vanilla. So we need, how much of each do we have? I should have looked at that. So we've got 10. So let's buy, I guess maybe 30 and 20. Yeah, we'll buy 30 vanilla and 20 ice, and that'll be enough to make 20 cones. So let's go there. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons, every one of them. So 30, 20 ice, that'll work. And then we're going to buy 20, or we'll buy 10 of those, 10 of those, 20 of those. That will take up 90 storage. We've got enough for 30 customers. So if we take a look here, we got enough to make 23 hot dogs. And here we got enough to make 20 ice cream cones. That's probably enough. With 30 customers, I think we'll be okay. So let's go in, get the day started. I think day 4. Oh, we got another 5 points because we went up a level, I think. So we can also add another place. Maybe we'll do that first thing tomorrow because I did not pay enough attention to the fact that we had those available. So we'll get some of those in a bit. Let's see if I can get a better view. Yeah, just getting a little lower view, just like that. And I wonder, let's see if we go to options, video. So it's on custom. So everything's on very high. I think I'll leave it at that. Motion blur, I'm actually going to turn that off. So motion blur is low. I felt like there was some there, so we're going to get rid of that. Apply, resume, just like that. And now let's check out our motion blur. Yeah, that's much better. Much less blurry. So cool. Now, we're just going to push time ahead a little bit. Because again, we're right now we're just trying to get ourselves up to level 3 so we can hire the cleaner, get the garbage cans, and make the place look a little more pretty without us having to interact with it all that much. Because that's always a key. Right, there's some trash. Nice thing is that every time we pick up trash, we do get $1 for it. So it's not like we're completely wasting our time. We do get something for it. All right, we should be level 3. If not by today, we'll be there by tomorrow. We're doing pretty good here. Yeah, well, maybe we'll hit it by the end of the day. Possibly. There's a possibility of that. Let's see. Getting low on ingredients, but I think we'll be okay. I think it tells you when you're down to maybe like the final 10. And there we go. We've leveled up. That's awesome. So first thing tomorrow, we will go ahead, hire the cleaner, put up the garbage cans. Oh, we've run out of ice cream. Oh, man. Everybody wanted ice cream today. I was hoping I was going to be good with that, but apparently not. No problem. So let's see. More chocolate. Oh, well, we were good before. So, all right. So we'll do that. And I got to jack the price up. Yeah, 18. Double cost. For sure. Accept. So we've got 25 chocolate. So if for that to happen, we're going to click that first. So, we can promote somebody. So we're going to promote worship. There we go. Nice. That's good. Now, we can also hire a couple more people. So we're going to do a few things here. We got 10 coins. So first things first, we need to buy everything we need to run our ice cream shop. So we got 25 chocolates. We need 50 ice. We need 50 vanilla. That'll be enough to make 25 cones. We'll bump that up even more. So we got enough to make 30 cones. Let's do that. Just start with that. Take a look here at the Chicago dog. We've got 14, 7, and 7. So let's just buy 40, 20, 20. Let's do that. So we're going to go in here, 20, 20, 40. That's give me another 80 in storage. Good there. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to get a new shop. So let's get the, a taco stall. Oh, I can't get that to level 5. I was excited to get a taco stall. We're going to go ahead and get the coffee stall. Let's unlock that. And it'll cost $400 to place it. So, that's the only unfortunate part is that that thing kind of gets in the way while you're trying to get everything set up. So, rotate that with Z. Put that right there. Cool. Drop that down. And I think you can change like the color and everything on this somehow. I'm pretty sure it's a way to do that. So here we go. The Rusty Cup of Joe. Right there. Again, don't know what the recipe's like, so we're going to leave it like that for sure. So we need coffee beans. We have stuff. We have coffee beans. We have milk. So we have 25 and 25. That's going to be good enough to start, I believe. We also need to hire somebody. So let's go ahead, hire a third cook. Everybody's a 1, and a 1. Or they've all got one thing. So let's go ahead. So work efficiency 10%. Let's go with that. I like that. So, and again, we're going to change this. So Arthur is now Yoda. So there we go. Everybody's here working at the Rusty Cup of Joe. Just like that. Now, we're going to go to our cleaners. So we're going to hire a cleaner. So Fast Walker, move speed 20%. And is such a good cleaner, they bring in an additional 3 customers per day. They're just that good. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to hire Trisha. I don't have a different name for Trisha, so we'll leave it at that. We'll go with that. So we've got a cleaner. We're also going to go in here and get a couple of garbage cans. So that is going to be one of these. So let's take a look. No, that's walls. Let's take a look at options here. What do we got? We'll find it in here somewhere. It's going to be one of these things. So that's a menu board. So there's some decor. Let's take a look. So just basic walls. Oh, there. Yeah, on the broom. That's it, you maroon. So nearby customers have a chance of throwing trash here. It needs to be maintained by a cleaner. So we're going to just put one of those, zoom out a bit. So let's go this way with that. So we're going to take that. We'll set it right over here. Just like that. And then we'll take one and we'll also set it up by the front. Oh, what did I do there? I don't know what I did there. So did I put another one down? If I did, it was an accident. No, we'll set one like right here. Okay, so there's that. Now we have a cleaner. We can start building toilets too. So we need to build a couple of toilets. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to put those. Oh, I'd like to have them kind of off by themselves. So we'll try and keep them away as much as I can from the picnic tables. Right now, I don't have too much of an option there, so we got to kind of put them where they can go, which is going to be right here. So leave those right there. Ooh, that's what we want. All right. So we've done that. Now the other thing we need to do is we need to promote an employee. You can also multi-build by holding down the shift key, and then we could have built more than one at a time, is what I gathered there. So I just now noticed that. Okay, so we'll have to promote an employee as soon as we have a chance. But for now, we've got everything that we can get. We've got 43 customers here. We've got 18 from stall recipes, 12 from stall prices, 3 from the park's luxury, 4 from park levels, 6 from staff traits. We've got another 5 coins we can spend. Is there anything else I want to spend 5 coins on? Let's take a look. We get fancier tables, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Get some really nice umbrellas. Maybe I get an umbrella. Let's do that. Let's open up some umbrellas. And those are going to go, can they go on the tables? Oh, they do. Nice. Yeah, and I'm going to do shift. to hold it down. We can build them more than one at a time. Look at that. They're absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I think there's a way to change the color on these things. I'll have to look into how you do it, but right now I don't know for sure, and I don't want to waste any more time. Let's get in. Another day coming. Day, maybe 5, maybe 4, and the food court continues to be open for your convenience. Let's take a look at all of our wonderful employees. So we got Fluffy over there, we got Worship over there, we got Yoda over there. They're doing all the wonderful things. Yoda's taking care of all of everybody's coffee needs, making sure that we also have some tea for Fluffy and some coffee for Worship. It's all good. It's quite the arrangement we got there. Okay, everybody's safe from the sun. We've got our cleaner around here somewhere, getting ready to do all the cleaning. We just now need to promote one of our employees as soon as we have them to the point where they're promotable. And that will probably happen, hopefully, before the day's out. We'll see how we do there. With any luck, we'll get to that point. So we're going to go ahead, fast forward time a smidge. Just a little. And we're going to see how things continue to go here. So far, so good. I could have sworn I hired a cleaner. Let's take a look. Maybe I did not. I could have sworn I did. Are they just walking around? Oh, there they are. There she is. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. I saw a bunch of stuff on the tables. I did not know why, but she's there. She's just walking around. Okay. She's got it. She's on it. Not to worry. It's all good. The ingredients market is open. I don't know if I need to worry about anything there. We got enough there for 15. Enough there. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. Nothing to worry about from an ingredient standpoint. I think we will be all good to go. Drop that down again. Just give ourselves a little bit better look at everything here. Fast forward time more. She's taking care of the garbage can, so that's good. Now we're getting low on ingredients, but we're also near the end of the day, so I don't think there's anything I can do at this point, even if I wanted to. So, and at some point, we will probably need to hire a second cleaner. But for now, I'm not going to worry about that. We'll let it ride for now. I'm not even sure if there's anything I can do with it at this point. All right, level 5. We've gone up again. Just like that. Still losing a little bit of money. Everybody's happy, though. So that's all I can ask for. It really, really is. Now, let's see. The cone. What do they want now? They want still a little more chocolate. So we're going to have to get even more chocolate for this. So that's fine. So we got... That's quite the cone we got going on there. So we got 28 ice. I'll have to take a look at everything here in terms of what we need. So we're going to go ahead and say that we're good there. Over here at the Cup of Joe, they want more coffee beans. So they probably want a bunch of them. So let's do that. And then we're going to bump that up to 16. Because I'm assuming that when they says more coffee beans, they're going to probably want more than one on there. So let's do that. We can also promote an employee. Let's get our stocks taken care of first. So let's do that. Go back to here. We need, let's go 30, 30. We're going to go 60. That's going to take care of that. Okay. Then we're going to go back in here. I keep going to the wrong place. This is where I want to go. So coffee beans, we're going to do, this is going to be 30 of those. Now, how did I change that before I do this? Let's see. How did I change this? We've got 30 and then 10. So every 30 is going to lead to 10. So we've got we've really got to bump that up a bit. So... Oh, well, I've got to bump it up. So I've got to do 2. I've got to do 6 to start just because I changed the recipe. So let's do that. So we got to go here. So 6 to start and then another 10 for milk. And then I can do that. Yeah, that'll work. So that gets me to where let's do that. So now we got enough to make plenty of coffee. We got plenty of stock left. I've still got $978. If we take a look here, everything here is good. And then everything here is good. And then over here, we need more chocolate. So, yeah, so we got to get another 14 chocolate to start. So 14 chocolate to start. And then we're going to do that. And then what was the recipe? Oh, did I not put that in? I thought I did. Huh. Yeah, I thought I put that in. So yeah, accept. Yeah, maybe I didn't lock that in before. I thought I did, but it does not seem like it did. So I've got enough to make, and we'll get like another 30 of everything there for that. So let's do that. 30 there, 30 chocolate, 30 vanilla, 30 ice for that. We're almost full on our inventory. Going to go ahead. Yoda has earned a promotion. No, I thought Yoda had. Apparently Trisha did. So Yoda will be soon. There. We're doing great. Now that we have the basics down, we can focus on attracting more customers. You can do that by decorating the park and increasing its luxury points. Go ahead, try placing objects and designing the park. So yeah, if you really love design, this game's going to be right up your alley because there's lots of things you can do to design the park. We still got a bunch of cash, so let's go ahead here. If we go and look at some things that we can design, we can get some fancy trees. So we can go ahead and get one of these guys here. Let's go ahead, get a big tree. Unlock that. And we're going to put the big tree right here in this corner, just like that. It looks so posh. Right about that. Nice. Everyone's going to love being by the big tree. Other things we can do. We can go here. And we can get, let's see, we can put up a swing set. So yeah, let's get a swing set. Unlock that. And then we're going to take that and set it right over here by the big tree. I mean, it seems like a fun idea. So let's do that. Set one of those up. What is that? Speakers. That increases nearby customers' patience. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. So we'll go ahead and spend that money and put that right over here. Just like that. Rotate. Cool. So now we'll have customers that'll be a little bit happier because they have speakers. Set that like right in the middle. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll go ahead and put up more lights because you can't go wrong with that. There. One of them. How much we got? $281. We got 127 luxury. I think we're doing pretty good. I feel like we're doing a good thing here. Like we got a good thing going on. So we got plenty of decorations. We need to increase the food park's luxury up to 200. We're on our way. We just got to keep on making it a little bit better. We don't have a lot of money, so at this point, let's go ahead and get the place rolling. Get into another day. See what it looks like now that we have all of our trees and slides or swings. Those aren't slides. You know what those are. And see how it goes in another day here. So here we go. They're all happy because they got a speaker there. That makes them a lot more patient. It's day... something. The store's open for your convenience. So let's get into it. We'll go through one more day here, see how we're doing at the end of this one. So right now, it'd be funny if people actually use the swing set. I don't know if they will. I'd really love to see people just hop on the swing set and start swinging to their heart's content. I don't know if such a thing will happen. Oh, they will! Look at that. Oh, man. Asking ye shall receive. That's perfect. All right, we're going to zoom right in. Get in on that. Oh, I'll have to make sure that we catch another one. So, yeah, as soon as someone else comes over there and starts playing on the swings, we're going to totally get in on this. Look at that. Ain't that great? She looks happy as a clam sitting there on the swings, reminiscing about when she was a little kid. That one looks like Brody Smith. If you know disc golf, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you're like, who the heck is Brody Smith, Rusty? But that's who I immediately thought of when I saw that. That's awesome. They actually used the swing set. That's cool. So it's nice that that's more than just an actual decoration there, and it does actually get used, and it does actually have some function. I'm a fan of that. We're up to $865. So that's nice. Everyone seems like they're pretty happy. I could probably bump the prices up even higher than what I've got them, but you know what? I feel like we're doing pretty good. And why rock the boat on things like this? It looks like we got room for another promotion. That is going to definitely be Yoda. Yoda's promoted again. Fluffy's promoted again. Everybody's getting all the raises, and you know what? They're worth every dollar. I'm also going to go ahead. We're going to hire another cleaner right away. We're going to go ahead and get Margaret because I feel like we can use 2 cleaners at this point. Oh, we're out of seats. Oh, no, that's a problem. We're out of seats. So let's take a look. Let's fix that up right away. I knew what that meant as soon as I saw it. So more seats. I don't have any more points to spend, but we're going to get another set of seats in here. So let's just drop that right there. Can I buy another one? Yeah, let's buy a few more. Like that. Cool. So that way we don't have people that are worried about not having seats. Trisha gets a promotion. Everybody gets a promotion. You get a promotion. And you get a promotion. And you get a promotion. Everybody. All the promotions all the time. Look at that. Everyone's got a place to sit. They're playing on the swings. You know what? This is just like idyllic life in Pleasantville we've got going on right now, which makes me wonder how this can possibly be, because last time I checked, this is the Rusty Champagne channel, and nothing is ever idyllic or peaceful. It's normally full of maroons and borderline chaos. And there you go. We've run out of coffee. That's, as soon as I mentioned it, that happens. But the day's almost over, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I feel bad for everyone who wanted a late night cup of joe, and they're not going to get it. That was my fault. Still trying to make money. We really are. We're getting there. If we take a look at our shops, the recipes are all perfect. So we got that cup of joe recipe right on the schnoz. That was great. We sold. That's interesting. I thought we would have more. I guess I didn't have enough stuff for more than 19 cups of coffee. I thought I did. So what did we run out of? Oh, we ran out of coffee beans. So yeah. So I need 40 coffee beans. Well, no, I need in order to make that, because I got 14 milk, I need 40 coffee beans just for that. So we'll get that. I mean, we're gonna get everything stocked here for another day. It's going to be day 7 when we get into another one. So 40 coffee beans for that. Now, if I take a look here, we got enough for 14 cups of coffee. So we're going to get another 20 of that. So let's go here. I don't know why I keep hitting that. So 20 milk and 60 coffee beans. So there's that. If we go over here, we've got enough for 18, so we're going to go 30, and or maybe 40, 40, and 40. So vanilla chocolate and ice. So let's do that. So again, 40, 40, and 40. So vanilla chocolate and ice. Oh, I got to be careful because I don't have unlimited space. And then on the Chicago dogs, we've got enough to make 15, so we'll get 20 and 40. Clicking on this one. So 20, 20, 40. And that takes me up to 500 out of 520. So we're in pretty good shape there. Everything is looking pretty good at this point. Now, the only thing that we need to continue working on is the Parks Luxury, trying to get that up to 200. And we'll eventually be able to open up some more spaces here because it is starting to get a little bit snug in our own little part of town. But it looks like there are 9 spaces in town that you can open up. So these 2 are 1,500, the 3 middle are 2,500, and then way back up here on this part of town, it's all the way up to 5 Gs when you get into the big spots there. So at least we know what our goals are for our next one. Just trying to get another 67 luxury. So that way we can then go ahead and get to whatever is going to be next. So yeah, again, this game is coming out, like I said, on April 15th. So next Tuesday, tax day here in the States, this game will be available. And between now and then, rest assured, we will have more to show you before the game is officially available for you to buy. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.